Now we're going to go to the next concept, position. All right, position. Yeah. Why am I going the wrong way? Okay. Position, the concept called position is if my 20 is above my 200, the 20 is rising and my stock is above both. So I've got the 200, I've got the 20, that's item number 2. And I've got the stock, item number 3. That's item number 3. If the stock is above the 20 and the 20 is above the 200, you see that? If the stock is above the 20 and the 20 is above the 200, we have positive position. Positive. If the stock is under the moving averages, here's your 20, here's your 200, and here's the stock under you, this is negative position. Negative position. Okay, so this stock is in positive position, which suggests that it should run to the upside. If it's below those moving averages, it's stock 20, 200. Stock is below the 20, 20 is below the 200. We're in negative territory, which suggests more negativity. All right? That's the concept of position. Are you above, is your stock above the moving averages, and is the 20 in your favor, or is the stock under the 20-period moving average, and is the 20 in your favor? Okay? Now, very quickly, we're going to talk about states here. Good. And then we can really start speeding up after this. This is the last concept I need you to understand. States. There are narrow states, traders, and wide states. Narrow states are when the 3 items, your stock, your 20, and your 200, are relatively together, close. But that's when you're in a narrow state. Here's the narrow state. And here is the wide state. Wide state is when the 3 items are spread apart. So you got your stock here, your 20 all the way down here, and your 200 all the way down here. So notice that your 3 items are spread far apart. So it's like this, guys. Take a look at me. So it's like this. It's like when your 3 items are close together, you're in a narrow state. The stock is in a narrow state. From a narrow state, it's going to go to a wide state. That wide state will separate all 3 of the items, stock, 20, 200. Or the other way, right? Stock, 20, 200. So you can have a wide state up or a wide state down. Okay, but the key thing to understand is that the market moves from a narrow state to a wide state, then back to a narrow state. Narrow state, wide state, back to a narrow state. You see? Wide state, back to a narrow. So the best opportunity is when you get it in the narrow state so that it explodes to a wide state, and that's explosive profits. When you get to a wide state, you can potentially reverse and play it back to a narrow state. So we can potentially play both swings, narrow to wide, flip, wide to narrow. Let me show you. Check this out. Smoke on this. All right. So check this out, guys. So we are in a narrow state. We got the 20, the stock, the 200. They don't have to be touching. It's just it's tight. All right. We get a color play here. Boom, 25,000 in. Green takes out red. My stop is under the red. I'm going to put my second 25,000 in here. Boom. Green takes out red. Protection there. All right. Now, how am I going to track myself? I'm going to move my stop to the next fat bar. Boom. The next fat bar. Boom. The next fat bar. Boom. But I'm so far away from the 20 here that I want to take my profits. I'm too far. I've gone from a narrow state to a wide state. You want to eliminate trades on the wide state. We want to try to get into trades from the narrow state. Now, if you want to get really fancy, you can play the move. Once you have recognized I'm in a wide state, my 3 items are spread apart. Now I'm going to take the negative signals, solid red, topping tail bar, or red eliminates green. These are my 3 sell or short signals. So which one comes first after the wide state? Which one comes first? Well, it becomes the elephant bar. Boom! Protection. And let's see if we're going to go from wide all the way back to narrow again. Beautiful. Look at your color play. Look at the next. What happens next? So the first signal is an elephant. What's the second signal? Red takes out green. Boom! What's the next signal? Another elephant bar. Boom! Protection. What's the next signal? Red takes out green. Red takes out green. Guys, I will tell you that you can stack up winning trade, boom. Winning trade, winning trade, boom, boom. And just on this one stock, you can have 200, 300, 150, 75. You know, it might be different size wins, but here's 1, 2 out, 1, 2, 3 out along the way here. Wow. All you need, listen, traders. Once again, this is not rocket science. Think about what I've taught you so far. I've taught you that there are 2 colors, green, red bars. I taught you that some of those 2 bars, those 2 colors, come in the form of fat elephant bars. Some of them come in the form of tail bars, and some of them come in a combination of one color removing another. 3 things, right? But in essence, it's 2 color bars, red bars and green bars. I've taught you 2 moving averages, the 20-period moving average, the 200-period moving average. I've taught you 2 positions, above the 2 moving averages pointing upward and below the 2 moving averages pointing downward. right? There's two colors, green and red. There's two moving averages, 20 and 200. There's two positions above the moving averages, below the moving averages. There's two states, narrow, wide apart, narrow, wide apart. There's two types of plays, buy and short, to bet on the downside. There's two results, win and loss. Guys, this is a game of twos. Understand this. Get the twos correct. And I'm telling you, you can potentially live a life that is freer than you could ever imagine, that is more independent than you can ever imagine. It's not easy. I will never tell you that. It's not easy. It's a little easier when the bars are not moving, like there's nothing moving today, right? When the bars start moving, the emotions start, and, psychology, we have to get that down. That's why you will never start off being a master, but you can grow to being a master, especially if you keep it simple and not overcomplicate things. 2 bars, 2 color bars, red bars, green bars. 3 types of plays, elephants, tails, color changes. 2 moving averages, 20 and 200 up, 20 and 200 down. 2 positions, above the moving averages, below the moving averages. 2 states, everything is close together, everything is far apart, narrow, wide. All right? 2 types of plays. Long, I play long above the moving averages with the 20 rising. I play short below the 20 period moving average with the 20, below the moving averages with the 20 declining. I get in near the moving average, the 20. I take profits away from the moving average. I protect myself and only lose 1 bar. These are the very basic components, but very powerful. Simple but powerful components to trading the market professionally, trading it like a master. And out of all of that, what's the most important thing? Limiting your losses to 1 bar. If you can just do that, I can help you get rich at this. And the sad thing is that the vast majority of people won't do that. How sad is that? That something so simple as I'm not going to lose more than 1 bar. The majority of people won't do that. The majority of people let their egos get in the way, and they say, I know I'm supposed to kill the trade, but let me keep it 2 bars. Boom, 2 bar stop. You know what? It's just a little bit more. Let me give it 3 bars. And there they are down. Once you go down that rabbit hole, it's hard to come back. The most important thing is limiting your loss to 1 bar. The most important thing that you can ever do in trading is not to make money. Your job is not to make money, traders. Your job is to protect the money. Your job is to not lose money. Listen to me carefully. There are 2 main rules in this game. Rule number 1, do not lose money. Rule number 2, refer to rule number 1. That's it. Those are the 2 main rules. Don't lose money. Now, what do I mean by don't lose money? Don't lose more than 1 bar. You see, 1 bar is not money. If you lose 2 bars, you've begun losing money. If you lose 3 bars, you've begun losing money. If you lose 1 bar, that's not money. That's nothing. But if you extend your losses to a 2nd bar, now you have started to lose money. You're breaking the frickin' rule. All right? Rule number 1, don't lose money. 1 bar is not money. That's nothing. 2 bars is money. 3 bars is even more money. If there's one thing you walk away with, do this. And just that one thing will have you trading better. Even if you don't even know how to trade, it will have you in your ignorant state trade better, because you'll be doing the ultimate thing the master trader does. Keep losses small. All right? Okay.
I hope I made myself clear. If you have any questions whatsoever, just jot them below. I will try to answer every single one. If you've liked this brief little talk on a tiny little subject, which I plan to do more frequently here, please hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe by clicking the bell in the upper left-hand corner. And once again, leave a comment. Let's help the algorithm. And let's help this message get out to as many people as possible. So next time, traders, trade well. Ciao for now. Boom.